Hey everybody. Hey Magic King. Diamond Girl. I got you added. Do you woo poo? How's everybody doing? How is everybody doing today? At least it's a little warmer today. It is starting to rain. Mr. Hart opened the door to go out to do work, and the rain was blowing in on me, and I'm like, shut the door. Hey Lolima, Silver Witch. Hang on, let me get these names. Yeah, I got you. I'm drawing arrows again. I need different colored ink pens or something. Yeah, I got you, Delia Whoopoo. Hi, client Casey. Do you want added to the list? Rising Phoenix, haven't seen you in a while. Welcome back. Client Casey. All right. How's everybody doing? I think I got everybody on. I'm just going to wait for a minute. Make sure you guys hit that thumbs up button. Make sure I get everybody because it seems like everybody likes to come in while I'm in the middle of a first reading. So I'll give it a second here. I do want to say that if anybody that does join tier 3 membership. Hi, Sherry. If anybody does join the tier 3 membership, I ask that you email me. My email is in my about section and it should be in the description under this video. That way I can do the private reading and send it to you. I added you, Sherry. So again, if anybody out there is on tier 3, please send me an email at the email address that is in my about section and or under this video. And I will do, hey, love you too, love you too. So anybody that is, I have to say this, if anybody is on tier 3, you need to send me an email. My email is in the about section on the channel, and it should be, I think I put it under the videos as well. So it should be in the description box under this video or under this live. Send me an email so that I know where to send the private reading to. If you don't send me an email, I can't send it to you. I have no way of getting it to you. Make sure you guys hit that thumbs up button. I'm glad you all are here today. And let me see, where am I at? Mazikeen was the first one here today. So Mazikeen is first. Earth. I'm sorry. I have problems calling you that. Earth. Earth. Hey, Pamela. All right, let me draw a line for Pamela. Hey, Dixie. You're added. Let's see. Lordy have mercy. Keeping track of these lines I have here. Okay, I sure will, Earth. All right, this is for Mazikeen. Thank you, Earth. Thank you, Earth. All right. Mazikeen, you've got the King of Wands in reverse. So this could mean a few things. It could mean that you're feeling extremely overwhelmed about something. I'm feeling that you're feeling greatly overwhelmed about something. It's something to do with some part of your life. Some part of your life. You're feeling overwhelmed when it comes to this. Could be about a person, but I haven't gotten a person to show up yet. Maybe you're feeling overwhelmed because you may feel that there's a lack of loyalty in your life, just in general. And now you've got the Ten of Swords, and they're all in reverse so far. So this is about having to let something go. The Ten of Swords is about letting something go. something that somebody has said in some form of communication. We got the partner to the king. We've got the queen. So I feel like you're feeling overwhelmed about some loyalty somewhere in some part of your life. And you're having to let some type of communication go. I feel it's negative communication you're having to let go so that you can turn your energy, turn your passions around and become nurturing and sincere. Or you may be wanting whatever is causing this. You may be wanting them to know that you are a nurturing person. You want them to know that you feel you have that sincerity and that you feel strongly about the situation. So we've got the Judgment card. This is about an awakening. It's about a change. It's also about freedom. So you may be, even though I don't have other connections here on the board, people you're connected to, I feel like there's something overall in your life, in some aspect or overall, you're feeling overwhelmed because there was a lot of negative communications you're having to let go of so that you can move on, be a nurturing person, be that sincere person because you are going to have a change. You're going to have an awakening. Now, if I'm not mistaken, I believe I'm not positive, but we may be in the shadow period of Pluto retrograde. I know we're still in the shadow period of Mercury retrograde right here. The thing that's missing is emotions and connections here. So this is all about your feelings and the way that you feel about loyalty. And I feel that you dislike when people are not loyal and not communicating properly. But you have to let that go so that you can move on with your own life and make that change for the better. You're going to gain freedom from whatever this is. Let's see what the fairies have to say. Because this is a fairy oracle deck that I have that I'm using. I figured I'd change it up for a little bit and use this deck. It's a teeny tiny deck. Growing the connection. When you grow plants inside, we can enter your world and share insights with you. Leave a little space about the plant so we can gift you little treasures and signs from time to magical time. That's interesting. All right, Mazikeen, Your angel number is 163. 163. Yeah, I was going I was going through my box, my hoard of tarot and oracle cards, and came across this deck. Because you put them in boxes when you don't use them, and you forget you have them. All right, Diamond Girl. Okay, so everybody be patient. I got you all lined up in the order in which you came into the room. Just so you know, I've got little arrows drawn everywhere, so be patient with me. This is. Hold on. Hang on, I gotta find the box. Oh. Tarot of Dreams. I stopped putting them in the list underneath because, well, I won't say why. Valerie. I got you, Valerie. Yes, Silver Witch, you're on the list. All right, Diamond Girl. I got you on the list, Silver Witch. I just have to follow my arrows, where my arrows take me as you came into the chat. When you come in, I draw arrows so that I know who's next. This is for Diamond Girl. That's no problem, Silver Witch. And while I'm shuffling, I'm going to remind people that if you are on the tier 3 level of membership, if you're new to the tier 3 level of membership, please send me an email at the email address that is in my About section. It may be under this live as well in the description. I do believe it is. So that I know where to email you your private reading. Because level 3 membership gets you a private reading. And if I don't get an email from you, I don't know what to tell you. Because that's the only way I can do it. All right, this is for Diamond Girl. Diamond Girl, you've got the Justice card. This could represent somebody under the sign of Libra, but not necessarily. Just letting you know that. So this is about having balance in your life. This could apply. There could be a situation that you're dealing with where the truth comes out about something, but it's especially about balance, things being balanced. Whoa. First time I've seen this one. So now we have the devil card. The devil does represent somebody, or could represent somebody under the sign of Capricorn, but not necessarily. So the devil card is about somebody that has, they could be a toxic person. This is somebody that could be a toxic person. This is somebody that could be stuck with an obsession, some type of an obsession. You know what I'm, or I should say, do I want to say habits? No, that's not what I want to say. Addictions. And there's many, that comes in many forms: eating, gambling, substance abuse. There's many forms. And when you have that problem, it's like you feel like you're in a cage and can't get out of that situation. So this could be about somebody that does have a problem, and they're dealing with the justice system because of it. Wow. So now you have the death card. Does not necessarily mean literal death. More than likely is referring to a major change. The death card could represent somebody under the sign of Scorpio, but not necessarily, just letting you know that. And let me check my device. I don't want my, yeah, it's totally full. I don't want it burning up my Wi-Fi. So this is about a major change. So this major change could be that I feel somebody has an issue and the justice system is involved. And because of this issue they're having, it's creating a major change in their life. This is a huge change. The Nine of Wands in reverse is about not feeling fulfilled. So if somebody does have a problem, like I said, gambling, eating, substance abuse problems, and it would be extreme, I would say that more than likely, if justice is involved, it would probably be more substance abuse. And this person may be involved now with the justice system, and that's causing a major change because they know that they need to change their behaviors change the things they are doing. And because some people have trouble making that change, they could be feeling overwhelmed. Well, the only card that is not a major arcana card is this Nine of Wands. So now we have the Moon card. This could represent somebody under the sign of Pisces, but not necessarily. I feel like this is somebody that has been trying to hide this in darkness. Not letting they've been trying to keep it from others. But I feel like the justice system has stepped in and is in a sense of speaking, forcing them to change. Forcing them to change, which is making them feel overwhelmed. However, we all know a lot of times, even when people are forced to change because of the justice system being involved, they still do what they can to try to hide it. They still try to hide it in darkness because some people just have this problem. And as I said, I'm going to assume the problem this person has would be substance abuse since it's sitting next to the justice system. That is a lot to take in. Sometimes people think that even though the justice system may be involved, causing them to have to change, that they can still hide things and get away with it. Not always the case. Open your heart. Live from your heart and the world changes. Heart space is the energy of nature. Expand yours with time in the wild green world. We will find you there beneath the song of the leaves. So I feel like this may be somebody that you're dealing with, Diamond Girl. I don't think this is you. I think this is somebody that you may be dealing with. And I feel like maybe they might be trying to hide it in darkness. They're trying to get away with it. Whatever this is, this issue, this change that's been caused. Your angel number is 337. 337. All right. Delia Whoopoo, you're up next. I just feel like it's somebody else. I don't think it's you. I feel it's somebody else that has this problem. You're very welcome, Diamond Girl. You're very welcome. That was a heavy reading, that. Oof. You're very welcome, Diamond Girl. You're very welcome. Let's see if I can do a good shuffle this way. My masking tape is messing things up here. Making it hard to shuffle, but I have to cover the cards, so that was the only way I knew how to cover some of the cards. All right, do your whoop-hoo. All right, do your whoop-hoo. So you've got the Ace of Wands. This is your starting something new, your creativity, something you're passionate about. There's something you're passionate about. You're going to start creating. This is a new beginning. This is a new start. We got the Queen of Pentacles. So I feel that this new start may be causing an issue within some part of your life. It may be taking away from, it may be taking you away, pulling you away from other areas of your life. Hey, Staff Grabber, welcome. You're already on the list, Staff Grabber. You're already on it. So I feel like there's something new that you're passionate about, you're going to start. You're welcome, Staff Grabber. But I feel like it's going to interfere in maybe some other part of your life to where other parts of your life may be lacking your attention. So the King of Wands, we go from the Ace to the King. The Ace is upright, but the King is in reverse. So I feel like you're starting something you're passionate about creating that is maybe taking away. It's a part of your life. It's a part that you hold that this is something you hold value in, but I feel like it's pulling you away from other parts of your life. And that may be making you feel overwhelmed. But even though you may be feeling overwhelmed, it is something that you're enjoying. Because this is the Three of Cups. It's usually a celebration. This is usually considered the card of celebration. So you're celebrating the fact that things are feeling more stable. I think I know what this is about. So you may have felt overwhelmed at first. It was something you felt strongly about. It was something you were passionate about. Yes, it caused a little bit of an upheaval in some part of your life, distracted you maybe from other aspects of your life because you were focused on this part, to the point where maybe you were even feeling a little overwhelmed. But now, not so much overwhelmed, as you've moved from feeling overwhelmed into having the ability to celebrate the stability that you're feeling. There's a lack of communication here. That might be why you were feeling overwhelmed. Maybe a lack of communication. Thank you, Dixie. All right. Do you woo poo? Fairy food. Fairy food is nourishing and full of life. Be sure to follow our guidance with what to eat. Wholesome foods will heighten your intuitive gifts, helping you shine your light out to the world. All right. Do you woo poo? Your angel number is 195. 195. All right. Next in line is Lalima. You're very welcome, Delia Whoopoo. You're very welcome. Lalima, remember, if you're not here when I call your name and you don't get read and I move on, I don't come back. While I'm waiting on Lalima to let me know she's here. Hi, Eve. not to be confused with our true crime with Eve. So, Lalima, while I'm waiting on you to respond, if you join my Tier 3 membership, where you get a free private reading, you must email me with your email address at the email I have listed in my About section. I do believe that the email is listed under this live as well, in the description box under this live. You must email me so that I know where to email your private reading. And also, if you have a question, put that in the email as well. That is how I do the Tier 3 private readings, is through email. All right, Lalima, I'm only going to call your name one more time and I'm going to move on. Lalima. All right, let me see who is next on my list then. Last chance, Lalima. This is your last chance. Silver Witch. Are you here, Silver Witch? All right, you're up next. Okay, Delia Upu, thank you for coming in. Thank you, Eve J. I don't always shuffle them that way. Some decks are harder to shuffle. It depends on the deck. And I switch decks out every now and then because, I get tired of the same old deck. So, all right, this is for Silver Witch. Yeah, and I don't shuffle them like I'm trying to shuffle the picture off the card either. I've seen people do that. Not naming names, but okay, if that works for you. So we have the Wheel of Fortune. You've got a change coming. This is a change for the better. You're moving forward. Things are moving forward. Well, now you've got the World card. So the World card is in reverse. So you're moving forward. I feel like you're moving forward to take care of some unfinished business that you have. Because the World card in reverse is about unfinished business. It can be about regrets. But I feel like you're moving forward, changing, and clearing up this unfinished business that you have. And because of that, it's delaying an emotional connection. And because you have unfinished business, I feel like this unfinished business is with another person. And because of that, you can't move forward with something new until you take care of this. And you're feeling conflicted about this. This is making you feel conflicted. You've got the Star card. The Star card is in reverse. This could represent somebody under the sign of Aquarius. So this unfinished business that you're dealing with, this could be testing your faith. Yes, it does. Or you may be being told to be patient. You may just, Magpie, you made it. Yay, Magpie, you made it. Do you want added to the list, Magpie? No Wee Vibes, I'll add you. Magpie, do you want added to the list? Oh, God, your dog got into paint. Okay, I got you. All right. Let me do one thing. Oh, sweet pea. You know you're welcome, Magpie. Sweet pea, do you want added? Lord have mercy, I forget where I was at. Oh, dear God. Oh, I was in the middle of reading Silver Witch. Silver Witch, I am so sorry. I got distracted. You can drop them links anytime you feel like it. Oh, Dixie's in here somewhere. So, Magpie. Yeah, the one that you're not familiar with. I got you, Sweet Pea. I'm sorry, Silver Witch. I got so distracted. Squirrel. There she is. Magpie, I put the list of thank you. All right, Silver Witch, Wands of Enchantment. With our wands, we recharge your energy whenever it wanes. Ask for our help and we will work out our wand magic and revitalize you. You will feel an immediate boost in pure sparkling energy. All right. Your angel number is 173. 173. Oh my God. I've done lost myself. All right. Rising Phoenix, are you here? You're very welcome, Silver Witch. You're very welcome. Thank you, Magpie. All right, Rising Phoenix. Do you want added to the list, Cookie, while I'm in the middle of shuffling before I get started with this reading? All right. All right. Give me Nicola. One second here. I have to ask. I have to do this myself because I know that Magpie doesn't have this. Copy. And paste. All right. Magpie, if you want to copy that. Oh, yeah, I love that. Some just call her Google. All right. Oh, dear God, I forgot where I was at. Oh, Rising Phoenix. I wanted to throw that end of list up because I'm going to get so many in here. I'm going to get too overwhelmed. Thank you, Magpie. I really appreciate this. All right, Rising Phoenix is where I was at. Magpie, if you can think of any other channels, I know I gave you Griffey. You can throw in Soup, Pearl, and Eliza if you want to. I don't know who else has a channel. All right. Rising Phoenix, you have the King of Swords here. Well, we're still in the shadow period of Mercury retrograde. So this could be about being careful about what you say. Be careful of things that you sign. Make sure that if you're signing any type of contracts that you read them ahead of time, twice if you have to. This can be also about letting go of negative communication that you've either has been said to you or that you have said to somebody else. This is about letting go of negative thoughts and ideas. Ideas and things that are not rational, not logical. So we have the Six of Pentacles. The Six of Pentacles is about, so you clear out your mind, clear out the negative thoughts, the negative communications, and you make sure that you make the necessary adjustments in order to maintain balance in all aspects of your life, the areas that you hold value in. JBT! Hey, JBT! Welcome. So now we have the 10 of Wands in reverse. This is trying to maintain this balance in all aspects of life. Is making you feel overwhelmed. And now you've got another king, the King of Cups. And even though you're feeling overwhelmed, you might be feeling overwhelmed, but you still have total emotional control. You're maintaining emotional control so that you can maintain the balance. Aw, thank you, JBT. And the Ace of Pentacles is about starting something new. So even though you're throwing out old ideas here, you're getting rid of old ideas that are no longer useful to you. Making sure things are in balance in all aspects of life, even though it's causing you to feel overwhelmed, you're in total emotional control because you're about to start something new, or maybe restart something that you had started in the past. And now is the time to start this something new, it's something big. Don't make soup put you to bed. Okay, JBT, which one is your favorite? Which ring is your favorite? And I'll hold them up to the camera if I need to. Awesome. Let me read this card for Rising Phoenix and I'll show you the ones I have. Live from your heart and the world changes. Heart space is the energy of nature. Expand yours with time in the wild green world. We will find you there beneath the song of the leaves. Rising Phoenix, your angel number is 281. 281. So this is technically, it's not black, it's blue goldstone, but it looks almost black. This one is black tourmaline. This one is black onyx. And even though the paint is wearing off, this one says United States Marine Corps on it. That is the extent of my black rings. Even though this one may look a little on the black side, it's not. It's actually a dark green. Yes, USMC. Is Haven sitting there beside you? Can she hear me? Happy birthday, Haven. Shout out to Haven. Happy birthday. Let me see who's next. Client Casey, are you here? Client Casey. Tell her she's very welcome. Client Casey. Okay, JBT, when can we expect you to go live? Client Casey, where are you at, Client Casey? You're up next. If you don't answer soon, I'm going to move on. JBT's channel link is up there. Magpie has put JBT's link up there. Please sub up to JBT. Very informative, educational channel. We all love JBT. All right, Client Casey, this is your last chance of moving on. JBT talks about a little bit about everything. I really want JBT to educate me on TS. I swear that thing looks like it's lopsided. Client Casey, your last chance of moving on. Client Casey. While I'm waiting on Client Casey to say that they are in the chat and they are still here, I'm going to say this again. If you are a Tier 3 member, in order to get your private reading, please send me an email at my email address that is in my About section. Should also be under this live. If you have a question for your private reading, also add that in your email. And then I will do the private reading and I will send that back to you in an email. All right. Couple more before you, Staffy. Staff grabber. Sherry. Are you here, Sherry? If you have joined Tier 3 and you do not email me, I cannot do a private reading for you. There's Sherry. All right. This is for Sherry. Oh, wow. That's a lot of meat, staff grabber. Oh, okay. Well, we got fishing license. I might be eating a lot of fish here in the near future. All right. This is for Sherry. Yes, my precious wee. I love wee. We all love the wee. Oh, no. All right. Well, Sherry, you've got one of the extra cards that's in this deck. It's called, this one is the Palace of Cups. If it were upright, it would probably remind you of waterfront property. So this is about emotions. The Palace of Cups is about your emotions. You might be deep within emotions right now. You might be dealing with heavy emotions right now. Emotions that may be bringing you to tears. And it could be good emotions. I just feel like you might be over emotional. And it could be because you're feeling fulfilled. You had that. There's a wish fulfillment. There was something you were wishing for when it comes to some part of your life, and you've got a wish fulfillment. And that might, Rocco, that might be why you're feeling so emotional. So we have the Page of Swords in reverse. Somebody is finding it challenging when it comes to communication. And that's not surprising. Because we are still in the shadow period of Mercury retrograde, and we will be in the shadow period until the 15th of May. The shadow period is like a lingering effect. It happens, shadow periods happen before and after retrogrades. And I'm pretty sure that we're in the shadow period. I want to say it's Pluto. I'd have to look at my book. We're coming up on Pluto retrograde, but with the swords, this would be in reference to Mercury retrograde. So somebody is feeling it challenging to speak up about something. Maybe they're finding it challenging to speak up about how they truly feel. I feel like there's two different people here. I feel like this is one person and this is a different person. And here we have, in this deck, it's called the Faith. In the other decks, it's the Hierophant. This could be somebody under the sign of Taurus, but not necessarily, just letting you know that. So this somebody here may be looking for guidance. So we have somebody here, this Palace of Cups in reverse. I feel like you're over emotional because you're feeling fulfilled. However, here I feel like this is somebody that you may know, somebody that may be close to you is feeling challenged when it comes to speaking, feeling overwhelmed about it, and they may need guidance. They may need guidance in this case. Okay, Dixie. I will. Thank you so much, Magpie, for being here. All right. Fairyland is an in between place, but you come close to its borders every day. A ring of stones, a doorway, a circle of mushrooms. The entry points for our magical world hold the answers you seek. And this is very true. If you go out, like, a forest or out into a pasture and you can see a circle of, it could be mushrooms or it could be clovers, but they're in a circle pattern. That is considered a fairy circle. And it is a magical world. All right, Sherry, your angel number is 175. 175. So let me see, where does this arrow lead me? Pamela. Having a hard time picking these cards up. Pamela, are you here, Pamela? Oh, it's not a problem, Magpie, about being late. All right, there's Pamela. You're very welcome, Sherry. You're very welcome. All right, Pamela, you've got the Six of Pentacles. This is about bringing in, making sure that things are well balanced in all aspects of your life. Now, it looks to me like he's holding the symbol that represents Libra. But Libra is not an earth sign, and Pentacles represents the earth signs. So I don't know. This person is trying to make sure that things are well balanced. They're making any adjustments they need to make to be sure that there is balance in all parts of life, but also to make sure that it's reasonable. So we have the Seven of Cups. So in making whatever adjustments need to be made to make sure that things are in balance, perhaps one of the things that had to be done was to emotionally disconnect from somebody that you were close to. Because I feel that people that are close to you, whether they're friends or family, or people you refer to as family but are not really blood family, is an aspect of your life that you hold value in. And I feel like there's somebody that you've had to emotionally disconnect from for some reason. And once you emotionally disconnect from this person, then here we have the Nine of Pentacles. This, once again, is a wish fulfillment. So you were wishing for something. Perhaps it was to emotionally disconnect from somebody that didn't have your best interest at heart. And your wish may have been that you disconnected and it went the way you wanted it to go. And see, right there is the Lover's card. This could represent somebody under the sign of Gemini, but not necessarily. See, this is telling me that you did have to make a choice. You did have to make a choice, and you've had to emotionally. No, you haven't missed your turn yet. You did have to make a choice and to emotionally disconnect from somebody. But after you've made this choice to disconnect from whoever this is, you've had to defend yourself, defend your feelings. You've put a wall up to protect yourself. You're in defense mode. You're fighting to maintain yourself from being your feelings being hurt any further. Because I feel like your feelings were hurt in some way by this person. And once again, it's most likely due to a lack of communication, because that's the one thing that's missing from the board is communication. Give yourself a little time for peace and deep connection. Tune into nature and feel your energy field grow as you more fully become your beautiful, magical self. All right, Pamela, your angel number is 241. 241. All right, Valerie A. Are you here, Valerie? Staff grabber, you're after Valerie. All righty. No, We Vibes, you haven't missed it. You're very welcome, Pamela. All right, Valerie, you've got the Queen of Pentacles in reverse. So the Queen of Pentacles in reverse is not a patient person. Queen of Pentacles is not a patient person when she's in reverse. But she's also not in a position where she's able to delegate things out to other people either. You've got the Star card. This could represent somebody under the sign of Aquarius, but not necessarily, just letting you know that. So I just said when she's in reverse, she's not patient. You got the Star card that's telling you to be patient, because the Star card is in reverse. And now you've got the Chariot in reverse. The Chariot could represent somebody under the sign of Cancer, but not necessarily, just letting you know that. So when the Chariot is in reverse, this is about a loss of control. Wheels are in the air spinning here. Wow, they're all coming out in reverse. The King of Wands tells me that you may be feeling overwhelmed. Well, now we have the Strength card. The Strength card could represent somebody under the sign of Leo, but not necessarily, just letting you know that. This is about you having the courage to take control. So here, you're having the courage to take control of whatever's happening within this situation. You need to be patient. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that, Valerie. That's why this Queen is in reverse. That's why the Queen is in reverse if you're sick and not able to Oh, I'm sorry to hear that. Wow. These fell out. How many do we get? You got 4 cards. That these, I take this as a sign. When they all fall out like this, I take it as a sign. I read them. So we're going to read all of these, starting with this one, Fairy Innocence. We fairies see humans suffering with shame for simply being in their bodies. Come home to yourself, sweet child, and know how very blessed we see your physical form to be. Oh, okay. The next one is called Fairy Portals. Wherever an oak, an ash, a thorn tree meet, know we are there. There is a fairy portal, a bridge to the worlds of enchantment. A portal now opens up so you may enter a new world. Fairy walks. Take a whimsical fairy walk today, and as you stroll, watch for signs of our presence. We will reach out with inspiring thoughts and delightful surprises with every step.
I didn't get that. Could you try again?
Oh my God. SIRI thinks I spoke to her. And lastly, wands of enchantment. With our wands, we recharge your energy whenever it wanes. Ask for our help, and we will work our wand magic and revitalize you. You will feel an immediate boost in pure, sparkling energy. All right, Valerie, your angel number is 254. 254. Well, I hope you get to feeling better, Valerie. All right. Staff grabber. Is up next. No code Browns. All right. I don't know if you guys can hear it, but the wind's picking up here really bad. All right. This is for staff grabber. I've never eaten lamb, staff grabber. That's something I've never eaten. Don't know if I'd like it or not. Have never tried it. All right. This is for staff grabber. Staff grabber doesn't want any code browns. I can't promise there won't be a code brown. Well, you're starting out with the devil card. And the devil card represents the sign of Capricorn. Night Sky Maiden, the list is closed for tonight, but if you come back next Saturday, I'll be live again next Saturday. I've got a really long list going on here now as it is. Yeah, I know, Staff Grabber. I know you are. So, I know people like to view the devil as being a bad card, and it's not. It can be about other things, you know. Yes, we can be obsessed with things. This can be about an obsession. Well, it depends. I tried to go live on Saturday at 6 p.m. Eastern, 5 Central, 4 Mountain, 3 Pacific. And if you're in the UK, that would be, I believe, 11 p.m. Since I'm not sure where you're at. I try to do the math for all, as many areas as I know. So this could be about an obsession. Oh, you're Eastern, so it would be about 6 p.m. Eastern. And I usually close the list off about an hour after that because usually my list fills up pretty full pretty quickly. I put a video out on early in the week as a reminder. So you can watch for the reminder video that I put out. You can sign up on it. So this devil card, sorry, Staff Grabber, is not necessarily a bad thing. This could be about obsessions and your artwork. I'll put it that way. Your artwork, to some, may seem to be an obsession, but not to everybody. Palace of Wands. You're very welcome, Night Sky Maiden. The Palace of Wands. If the Palace of Wands was upright, it would be like a warm garden setting. But in this case, it's in reverse. So perhaps feelings, passion, Maybe not everybody in the home is as passionate about your artwork as you are. Well, there's your code brown there. Because this might not be about your artwork. This might be about the communication. So, the star card, as you know, can represent somebody under the sign of Aquarius, but not necessarily, just letting you know that. So, the star card in reverse is reminding you to be patient. Be patient, a change is coming. Now, this is a major change. The death card. The death card could also represent somebody under the sign of Scorpio, but not necessarily. Is about a major change, a transition. And there's the Three of Swords. I don't think this is about your artwork, staff grabber. I think this is about communication, the communication that you do. Hmm. See, this death card has a snake on it. This is a dark night of the soul moment. I feel like that communication that you do is heartbreaking. I feel like maybe something maybe you are pulling something from your communication. This change, this transition is not necessarily you, but has to do with, yeah, has to do with the communication that you do. And not necessarily with this particular person. I'm thinking it might be a different one. I know it did. But I don't think that's what I think this communication is showing you something about a different one. I'll say that. Summer's case broke a lot of people. I don't talk about Summer's case anymore. There's nothing more to talk about. Nothing is being done. Nothing more is being said in her case. As far as law enforcement is concerned, they're not communicating, so there's really nothing more that people can talk about. A child can, oh my God, a child can see. Do you remember when you were a child, we came to you riding dragonflies and dancing on dewdrops? It was no playtime, for imagination is truth. Never forget that we are your lifelong friends. All right, staff grabber, your angel number is 190. 190. His case reminds me, I'll tell you whose case his reminds me of. His case is very, very reminding me of the Gannon stock case. I'm having Gannon stock case vibes coming from Sebastian's. You're very welcome, staff grabber. You're very welcome. All right, Eve J. Eve J. I got to get through this because this wind is bringing in the cold weather. All right, Eve J is up next. All right, this is for Eve J. Oh, Magpie. True Crime with Eve. Please drop her channel. I just thought of that. All right, Eve J, not to be confused with True Crime with Eve. Eve J, you've got the Queen of Cups in reverse. The Queen of Cups. This tells me that you are possibly dealing with somebody that you thought was a true friend. Thank you, Magpie. Somebody that you thought was a true friend, but is really not. and it may be making you feel emotional. Aw, thank you, Staff Grabber. Aw, thank you so much for supporting the channel. Thank you so much. Love you, Staff Grabber. Thank you. Aw, thank you so much for that. Client Casey, it's too late. I've already called your name and I've moved on. You have to be here when I call you. So, Eve J, Queen of Cups. So, this is somebody that you thought was a true friend, and turns out they weren't. And you may have found out because of negative communication, instability in communication with this person. Wow, I might have to cleanse these cards. Now we have the Death card, which could represent somebody under the sign of Scorpio, but not necessarily, just letting you know that. This is about a transition. It's about a big change. This is a dark night of the soul moment. So I feel like disconnecting from this person, you may have, this may be some sort of, it could be, I don't know, are you in a relationship? Because what I'm seeing, to be quite honest, what I'm seeing is a divorce. Oh, you're single. So this may be somebody that you know. This could be somebody that you know. And this doesn't even have to be a person. Cups represents connections. That could represent pets. We consider our pets as family sometimes. Some people do. I know I do. So it may not necessarily be a person. Well, there's going to be a change. There's going to come a change, and this is a big change. This is what is usually referred to as a dark night of the soul change, transition. It looks like you were going to start speaking to somebody or start communicating with somebody or start having a connection with somebody new. or try to have a connection with somebody from the past, try to do it all over again, it's being delayed. So, what I'm seeing here is this is a lot of negative energy. Maybe somebody that you were, maybe somebody that you wanted or thought about being connected to in some form, such as a friend, and it's delayed. Maybe it's delayed because of negative energy. I'm feeling strongly here this is negative energy. Like I said, this could be a pet. When I say connections, it not necessarily mean human or a person. Co-workers, pets. I'm just giving examples. Fairy feelings. We fairies connect so easily when you're filled with laughter and joy. But we understand when you feel sad. We send fairy hugs and sing sweet lullabies, all to make you smile again. Your angel number is 302. 302. All right. We vibes, are you here? We vibes. All righty. You're up next. You're very welcome, Eve J. You're very welcome. Not to be confused with our girl True Crime with Eve. Thank you, Magpie, so much. Yeah, it is. All right, this is for We Vibes. Make sure I didn't forget anybody. No. Awesome, staff grabber. We vibes. You've got the moon card. Let me get a drink of tea here. You've got the moon card. This could represent somebody under the sign of Pisces, but not necessarily, just letting you know that. So, the first thing I'm going to say is you need to, if you're having dreams, you need to write them, keep a dream journal. Keep it next to your bed and write your dreams down. And make sure you write them down before you put a foot on the ground. Because the minute your feet hit the floor, you start to forget. I know. Happens to me every morning. If it's not dreams, then something is being hidden in darkness. Something untrue could be hidden in darkness. There's the Tower card in reverse. So the Tower card in reverse, the Tower itself is all about something happening out of the blue, something unexpectedly happening out of the blue. But it's in reverse. So in reverse is avoiding, trying to avoid. Maybe you're trying to avoid something. Maybe there's something you're trying to avoid. No, the list is, we're not taking any more on the list, Casey Lynn, not tonight. You're late. We've already been on for over 2 hours. So you're trying to avoid maybe something. And maybe if this isn't dreams, if this is something that is an untruth that somebody is hiding in the dark, you might be trying to avoid it. Wow. So now you've got the Hermit. The Hermit could represent somebody under the sign of Virgo, but not necessarily, just letting you know that. So this is telling me that you need to go into solitude, take time to yourself, and look deep within yourself. Do some introspection. Looking for guidance. You may be trying to figure out this hidden knowledge. Here you're trying to avoid it, or maybe somebody is trying to avoid anybody finding out this hidden untruth. But going into solitude and taking time to yourself, you may gain the knowledge of whatever it is that somebody is hiding in the darkness. the Four of Swords in reverse. It will come out. Whatever it is, it's going to come out. But things are going to come out, but somebody's holding on to something. Yeah. But see, you've got the Sun card. So the Sun card represents joy and positivity. And it also reflects success. So I feel like you will successfully figure out what it is somebody is trying to hide in the darkness. Whatever it is, I think they're trying to avoid you, keep you from finding out. But I think ultimately, if you take the time to think about it, that it's going to come out. You're going to be successful in figuring it out. Yes, Pamela, that happens to me every morning. Unless I have a very vivid dream, because I've been dreaming a lot more lately. All right, you got fairy portals. Wherever an oak, an ash, and a thorn tree meet, know we are there. This is a fairy portal, a bridge to the worlds of enchantment. A portal now opens up so you may enter a new world. All right, your angel number is 201. 201. All right, my awesome mod for this evening, Magpie, you are up next. Very, very, very grateful that Magpie has been able to step in and help me out tonight. Magpie, I know you're still here. You're very welcome, Wee Vibes. You're very welcome. You still here, Magpie? Magpie! You were just here a minute ago. Are you out doing bad girl stuff? Magpie! I'm not going to scream and break everybody's eardrum. Yeah, that's possible. Yeah, that's possible too. Oh, yeah, she did, Pamela. She did. Where'd you go, Magpie? I don't want to start on the next reading and then you pop in because you're up next. I think Magpie holds a record for wrenches on YouTube. There you are, Magpie. You hold a record on YouTube for wrenches, Magpie? Now you get to say you have one on mine. Uh, I do greatly appreciate you helping me, though. And I'm sure Mr. Hart greatly appreciates it too, because he's not able to be. He's busy. Busy. He's been busy since, 6 a.m. yesterday morning? Yeah, it's that time of year again. Magpie, this is your reading, by the way. That's why I've been calling you. Thank you, Magpie. This is for you. Ah, you got the Wheel of Fortune. You're forging ahead. You're moving forward. There's changes coming. Changes for the better. Let me turn my light up. Changes for the better. That's what the Wheel of Fortune in the upright position is about. It's all about changes. And these are good changes. Whoa. Lots of changes. You've got lots of changes because now we've got the Judgment card. Now we've got the Judgment card. The Judgment card also reflects a change. The Judgment card also reflects an awakening. Can also represent freedom. You've got a lot of change going on here. A lot of change taking place. And I feel these changes are important. They're important. These changes are important. They're helping you to make wise choices. You're able to sit and reflect on the things in life that you hold value in and make these changes, make them happen. Whatever they may be, whatever these changes may be. But these changes are changes that are happening to things you hold value in, like your job, your home, your family, your health, your whatever. That's what Pentacles is all about. It's all about things we hold value in. And so you have an opportunity to make a choice on what it is you want to change. So perhaps what you want to change is the way that some people communicate. They don't communicate logically, they don't communicate rationally. But you may hold value in those some of these people, not all of them. You may hold value in them, and people are actually not on the board. You may be changing your view on something. This could be about you changing the way you view things, the way you see things. The way you see the way you view things you hold value in. Maybe you're looking at changing some parts of your life and the way that you viewed them in the past. Maybe you're having a change of mind on how you view them for the future. Maybe there are some that you hold more value in than others. That's what I feel you're doing is you're viewing, thinking, viewing with your mind's eye things that you hold value in and maybe taking a second look at it and reevaluating it, rethinking it. Sometimes we have to do that. And it's not necessarily about other people because we don't have any cups on the board here to reflect others that we're connected to. This is all about self change and awareness, an awakening to the fact that maybe you need to change the way you view some things that you hold value in. Keep forgetting you guys can't see me shuffling those. Rainbows of love. All about you are rainbows of love. Breathe in and welcome the sweet joy of life that is entering your energy field. You are a rainbow child and we cherish you. Your angel number is 159. 159. You're very welcome, Magpie. You're very welcome. And thank you for being here and helping me. All right, Sweet Pea. Is Sweet Pea here? All right, Sweet Pea, this is for you. Client Casey, I've already passed your name. I'm not coming back to it. Once I call you and if you don't answer when I call you, you're not getting read tonight. You'll have to come back next week. You have to be here when I call your name the first time. I've got too many on my list to do that. I got a long ways to go, Dixie. I got a long ways to go. That's why once I call her name, and she don't answer, I'm not coming back. Time doesn't stand still for anybody. If you want a reading that bad, okay, you can sign up on the list and then come in, and then I will read you in the order in which you come in. You will get read if you're on the list. From the video. I still have you, Nicola. People come in, people sign up on my list, either on a video. Okay, Dixie. People either sign up on the video or they know how to connect with me and sign up. On the day of the live, if you come in on the live and sign up, if you're not here, I don't read you. You have to be here when I call your name. This is for Sweet Pea. Okay, I just letting you know, Casey. Come back next Saturday. This is Sunday, I'm sorry. Come back next Saturday. Come back Saturday. I try to be live on Saturdays. Yesterday was just a bad weather day. I don't usually do it on Sunday. You're welcome, Casey. I'm sorry. I just don't have the time, to go back through. Hopefully you know what I'm saying, what I'm trying to say here. All right, Sweet Pea, you've got the Two of Wands. So the Two of Wands, it looks like you're working to balance your feelings. There's something you're passionate about. You're working your way up the steps. There may be something that you are passionate about creating and you're moving forward with it. You have to take it one step at a time. So you've got the Judgment card. The Judgment card is all about change. It's all about an awakening. Freedom. Freedom. So there's a change. Freedom to move forward, but when you move forward, it puts you in a defensive position here. You're building a wall up to protect yourself, and it looks like you're actually fighting something. You're fighting a feeling of some sort for some reason. You may be feeling internally conflicted. This is all about your feelings. Okay. So the change, you have an awakening, a change. You're fighting feelings, a feeling here. You're fighting, feeling conflicted. There's something you need to let go of. You've been hanging too long. You've gained all the enlightenment you're going to gain from hanging there. It's time to let go. It's time to let go of something. That's what the hangman is talking about. It's time to let go of something. Some type of a feeling that you're fighting. It's time to let go so that you can make this change. Between the worlds, we work in the in-between times at dawn and dusk, under the stars at midsummer and midwinter, weaving flower and frost in the magic. Join us there, and you will feel fairy wisdom light up within you. All right, Sweet Pea, your angel number is 295. 295. Cookie. While I'm shuffling these cards, I'm going to make this announcement again because I feel there's somebody out there that needs to hear this, and I want to make sure that they get the message. If you join my Tier 3 membership, it is your first reading, Cookie? Awesome. If you join my Tier 3 membership, which offers you one private reading, you must provide me with an email address. My email is listed in the About section. You have a great night too, Staff Grabber. My email address is most likely under this live as well in the description box. If you wish to get your private reading, you must email me if you have a question for your private reading, because that is the only place that I take questions when it comes to readings. So if you have a question, send it to me in an email. I need your email address in order to provide you with your private reading. If you do not provide me with an email with your for your private reading, I cannot do your private reading. All right, this is for Cookie. All right, we've got the Seven of Pentacles. The Seven of Pentacles. So you're reflecting over things you hold value in. You're reflecting over your life. You're looking over, maybe looking to see if you need to make any changes anywhere, or if you need to gain more knowledge on something, but you're reflecting. So you're working on something you're passionate about. You're bringing balance into it because it is in your something that you're creating that you're passionate about is in the initial phase, or it's just at the initial phase, at the startup phase, and you're climbing these stairs. You're building your passion, your energy up. You're working to bring balance in. We have the Four of Cups. So with the Four of Cups, you have emotional stability. You may have someone on your mind. This could be somebody that you've disconnected from. You may be reflecting back. You might be reflecting back on the reasons you disconnected from the person. And you may need the strength, the courage to take control, maybe to not accept that person back into your life. Maybe this person is out of your life and that's why you were able to move on with things that you wanted to do, something you were passionate about. And this person is on your mind, whether it's because they're trying to get back into your life and you don't want them back in. So you have to build up the strength, the courage, and the control to not allow them back into your life. The Strength card could represent somebody under the sign of Leo, but not necessarily, just letting you know that. And now we have the Magician. So the Magician is all about making sure that this person doesn't come back in. because you're moving forward. You have here, you're reflecting on all aspects of your life, and you maybe have made a choice to make an improvement somewhere. And that could be in the form of those that you are connected to. Excuse the noise, but Mr. Hart is coming in the house. Oh, no, he's not. He's letting the dogs in. Oh, God almighty. So you have what it takes with the magician to... So the magician is ruled by the planet Mercury. So not only do you have the strength, the courage, but you also have the ability to communicate that you don't want this person back.
Inside.
We got, for your oracle card, you've got between the worlds. We work in the in-between times at dawn and dusk, under the stars at midsummer and midwinter, weaving flower and frost into magic. Join us there, and you will feel fairy wisdom light up within you. Your angel number is 238. 238. All right, Nicola. You're very welcome, Cookie. You're very welcome. Magpie almost said welcome. Nicola. Magpie, only you and I get that. Oh, that's awesome, Cookie. That's good. That is good to hear. Nicola. That is awesome, Cookie. That is very good to hear. All right, is Nicola here? If not, I'm moving on. All right. There you are. You're very welcome, Cookie. You're very welcome. Keep up the good work. For those that don't know, Dixie has the link that Magpie just dropped. Dixie has an exercise channel, one where you can do exercises at home. I know Magpie's not familiar with that particular channel, but that'll give you a little explanation there. All right, Nicole, this is for you. Oh, okay, Magpie. Yeah, she has an exercise channel. She's been with me for a long time, Magpie. All right. So, Nicola, you've got the Tower in reverse. Trying to avoid a situation, trying to avoid something happening out of the blue, something unexpected, trying to avoid something unexpected from happening. Well, as hard as we try, that doesn't always work out. But you are going to have a change, and it's a change for the better, the Wheel of Fortune. You're going to move forward. You're going to move forward. I feel like you might be anticipating something coming at you out of the blue, but you're going to move forward, and it's going to be for the best. This is, your luck is changing for the better. Letting go of negative thoughts and communications, however, you're holding on to something here. There's a reason that's being held on to. So the Page of Wands, this could be you, this could be somebody younger that you know that was wanting to start something they were passionate about, they were dreaming about, and they're finding it challenging to do. They're finding it challenging to move forward. Now, I don't feel that's you. I feel that's somebody you know. We have the Palace of Pentacles. If this were really a palace, this would be a mountain view palace. So this is like having the Palace of Pentacles is like having a view of all the things. It's like being able to see all the things that you hold value in. Spirit wanted me to say a bird's eye view, so to speak. There is the deer that represents gentleness. So you have an overview of what's going on here for this person, not being able to move forward with something they're dreaming about. Why it's challenging. Yeah, it may have something to do with bad ideas. But I feel like you're moving forward, even though you may be anticipating this problem for this person. This could be a younger family member or friend. You may be anticipating this problem, that they're finding it challenging because you are experiencing a change and a change for the better. So you're looking at it from a bird's eye view, from the mountain view. You're able to oversee what the problem is. It's just a matter of helping this person get it straight. Maybe it's because they're holding on to something and they don't want to let it go. Sometimes you have to let things go. Can't hold on to everything. Fairy visions. Have you seen sparkles at the very edge of your human sight? That is we fairies, dear friend. Next time, make a wish, and we will come closer to help grant your desire. All right, Nicola, your angel number is 904. 904. Dixie, are you here at the moment? Okay, Dixie's not responding. Let's see here. Next up is JBT. JBT is up next. All right, this is for JBT. So we've got the Emperor. This is the first time the Emperor's come out tonight. Ooh, I smell coffee cooking. This is the first time the Emperor's come out tonight. The Emperor could be somebody under the sign of Aries, but not necessarily, just letting you know that. Now, the Emperor could be somebody that's creating chaos. It could be somebody that's abusing their power. And my dog agrees. So the Emperor is somebody that likes to create chaos and abuse their power. This could be at work. This could be work related. This could be you're here, JBT. Awesome. So I've got the Emperor in reverse here. This is somebody that is possibly creating chaos. Somebody abusing power. I don't know if it's at work. This could be, like I said, this could be work related. It could be related to these streets. The Fool card in reverse reflects uncertainty. Okay, Pamela. So we have somebody that is possibly creating chaos, maybe abusing power, causing uncertainty. And now we have the Knight of Wands coming in. The Knight of Wands steps in with integrity. This knight moves in fairly rapidly with integrity. So you've got the Hangman. And the Hangman is about you've been hanging there, hanging out, getting your enlightenment. It's time now. Yes, Mr. Hart, that's the JBT. you need to let something go. There's something you need to let go of. It's time to let go. Stop hanging on to something. There's something you're hanging on to. Once you let go, the doors will open. The doors of integrity, passion, energy. This person is, even though this Emperor could be somebody under the sign of Aries, which is a fire sign. We've got a lot of fire on the board here. But the main thing is we've got the integrity here. And once you let something go, there's something you need to let go of. You'll be able to move forward and move through that open door. Moving forward through that open door with integrity. There's a door opening for you. There's some kind of a door opening for you. That might be why we have the uncertainty here. Wow, this card has come up several times tonight. Between the worlds, we work in the in between times, at dawn and dusk, under the stars, at midsummer and midwinter, weaving flower and frost into magic. Join us there, and you will feel fairy wisdom light up within you. JBT, your angel number is 188. 188. Are you still here, JBT? Okay, is Haven there? Haven is up next. You're very welcome, JBT. You're very welcome. Mr. Hart was talking to you. Hey, Haven, happy birthday. Happy birthday, Haven. You're up next, Haven. Oh. All right, Haven. The birthday girl. Sorry, some of these cards have to be covered up because YouTube censorship. So you've got the 8 of Cups. You've got the 8 of Cups. You're focusing on your emotions. You're focusing on your connections. Well, today you are because you're celebrating your birthday. And everybody, I'm sure, is communicating to you. Now I got another 8. This is the 8 of Pentacles. Focusing on, so you're not only are you focusing on, good night, Pamela, focusing on others that are wishing you a happy birthday, but you're also focusing on things that you are receiving that you hold value in, because you hold value in, well, you're also focusing on celebrating your birthday as well. Don't celebrate too much. You got the Devil card. This could represent somebody under the sign of Capricorn, but not necessarily. And as I've said before, the Devil card is not necessarily a bad thing. This could be, number one, just don't overindulge, okay? Which we know you won't. We don't have to worry about that. Well, this could be also about overindulging in food as well. Because people seem to think that the devil is strictly connected to substance abuse, and it's not. There's other things that you can have issues with: gambling, eating, but I don't think you're having those issues. I feel like maybe you are just turning up the music. I feel like you're turning up the music and listening and dancing because it's your birthday. And you're doing it with people that you're friends with. This is a birthday reading. You're focused on the happy birthdays coming into you from other people. You're focused on the birthday itself. You're focused on the things you're receiving, the music. And people you're aligned with. Yeah, the music. And then we have the Seven of Swords in reverse. So this is the Seven of Swords is about not letting somebody take. No, keep it over there. Thank you. This is about not letting somebody take away your happiness. This is about not letting somebody steal your happiness. That's what I first heard when I turned this card up, because I know when the Seven of Swords is upright, it's like somebody is trying to take somebody else's ideas, and you're not letting them do that. You're enjoying the day. You're celebrating. You're not overly celebrating, but you are dancing and listening to the music with friends, family, and focusing on all things you hold value in. Fairy glamour. Fairy glamour shifts you from one form to another, truly revealing your essence. Call upon the glamour when you have need of confidence and self belief, and gaze in awe upon your true self. And I keep hearing the cardigans. And you'll know what I mean when I say that. That would be the glamour, the cardigans. All right. Haven, your angel number is 135, 135. JBT, are you still there? JBT. And Haven, are you guys still there? Okay, Cookie. I'm not going to be on much longer. I just got a few more. Much love to you too, Sweet Pea. And congratulations to your granddaughter. All right. JBT is not responding to me. Let's see. Next up is Six Up Media. Six Up. Six Up, aka Google. You know, Magpie, I got that song going through my mind right now. Me and Tanga's seen it. Yeah, I know. All right. This is for Six Up. Thank you so much for being here, Magpie. I greatly appreciate it. I really do. All right. You've got the Ace of Wands in reverse. So there's something that you were wanting to do. You were passionate about it. Something creative. But for some reason, it's being delayed. Mm. Well, we've got the Ten of Swords. The Ten of Swords this is about putting an end, bringing to a completion the communication that's taking place behind your back. This is about bringing it to an end, putting a stop to it. You finally get tired of it to the point where you lay down and say, I've had enough. This is it. This is the end. You've got the Moon card. This could represent somebody under the sign of Pisces, but not necessarily, just letting you know that. This is about something that was done in the dark now coming to light. And that may be why you are putting an end to this. Something that was done in the dark is coming to light. And I feel like whatever this was that was done in the dark, coming to light, has to do with communications. Somebody not being honest with their communications. The Nine of Swords, however, is in reverse, means that you don't feel fulfilled when it comes to communications. So now we have somebody. This is somebody that is outspoken. This is somebody that is very passionate. This is somebody that is very passionate. An authority type figure. Other than the moon card, this reading has been about communications. Communications. And feelings. I'm trying to see if there's anything else. So I feel like you're putting something off. You're holding off on something because you have other things to deal with. And maybe when you put a stop to this, bring this to a completion, this communication, something comes to light. So keep in mind that the shadow period of Mercury retrograde ends. The last day is May 15th. So perhaps on the 18th, because the card number for the moon is number 18. And I think that once this comes to light, there's going to be strong feelings about it. Fairy swords. Wow. Swords. We fairies have shining etheric swords. With them, we remove all strands of sadness. See us standing tall, like the ancient elves, cutting away all your worries with our swords of light. All right, 6 up, your angel number is 155. 155. Almost done here, Magpie. Almost done. I got 1, 2, 3. 3 left. You want to drop Eve's link? I'm getting ready to do True Crime with Eve. Next up is True Crime with Eve. Thank you, Magpie. Thank you so much. This is for Eve. Oh. Well, we've got the moon card again. And this could represent somebody under the sign of Pisces, but not necessarily, just letting you know that. And it's in reverse. So, once again, I feel like a lot of things may be coming out of the darkness into the light. Because this card has come up a few times tonight. You've got the Ten of Pentacles. So, once something comes to light, you're able to bring something to a completion. And when you do, there will be abundance. It will be abundantly clear that you've completed something of value. The Seven of Swords can be taken one of two ways. This can be taken as somebody trying to steal away with your ideas and your thoughts. Or it could be that you are trying to keep them away from others because they are indeed your own thoughts and ideas. And you don't want others to have them. That can be looked at in two different ways. The Knight of Cups. There's somebody you may have to disconnect from here. There's somebody that is not in allegiance. I don't know why I'm hearing cut ties with somebody. I'm hearing cut ties with somebody. Somebody that's not in allegiance, but this could also be talking about other people too that we know does not align with you. The Two of Pentacles, this is about an imbalance in some part of your life. You're trying to keep things in balance, but I feel like others are maybe working against you. Yeah. But something that was done in the dark is going to come to the light. It will be abundantly clear. Whoa. Something that was done in the dark coming to light is going to be abundantly clear. Fairy truth. We wish you now to know how wonderful you are. There is nothing about you that displeases us. You are beauty. Know you were born to be filled with love and joy. I feel something's going to be made abundantly clear. Something that was hidden in darkness is going to be made abundantly clear. And I feel like they were trying to hide it or hide it away from you. All right. Eve, your angel number is 149. 149. I'll do Colleen next. Dixie, are you here, Dixie? If not, I'm going to do Colleen and then I'll do you, Dixie. I'm down to the last two. Colleen, Dixie, are you here, Dixie? I'll give you a chance, just one chance here. And then I'll do it at the end if you're not. Because I know you have family there. Well, while I'm shuffling, I'm going to make this announcement again. I have a reason for it. If you join my Tier 3 membership, which affords you a private reading, I need you to communicate with me by email. My email is in my About section. Most likely is under this live in the description box. If you do not communicate with me, I cannot send you your private reading. So you have to email me so I have your email address so that I can email you your reading, your private reading. And if you have a question, put that in the email as well. A question in regards to the reading itself. If you fail to email me, I cannot provide you with a private reading. That is how the Tier 3 private readings work. This is for Colleen. The bulldozer is going past me. I apologize for the noise. So we have the Page of Pentacles. The Page of Pentacles in reverse. Somebody is finding it challenging to start fresh. There's a challenge for somebody to start fresh. This Six of Cups tells me that if it is indeed your inner child or somebody younger you're related to, you have a circle of friends to help you. They're there to help you and help you make the necessary adjustments for this person to start fresh. And with the help of the friends, you will feel victorious. The Judgment card in reverse. You might be feeling some self-doubt, or this person may be feeling some self-doubt. Or there may be some type of blockage. Could be a chakra blockage. Let's see what the last card is. So it's not the throat chakra, because now we have the King of Swords. The King of Swords is somebody that is outspoken. This is somebody that is very outspoken. And have no problems communicating. So if you have some sort of chakra blockage, it has to be a different chakra other than the throat chakra. I don't think it's the heart. We have wands here. So this could also be reflecting on the self-doubt here, where this person is feeling challenged at a fresh start. So I feel like whoever this person is that's wanting to start fresh has a cheering squad on there for them, cheering them on, helping them. They're the ones that's doubting themselves. If they stop doubting themselves, they will be victorious. They will feel victory. And you're getting fairy swords as well. We fairies have shining etheric swords. With them, we remove all strands of sadness. See us standing tall like the ancient elves, cutting away all your worries with our swords of light. Colleen, your angel number is 342. 342. Last but not least, our one and only Dixie. Dixie is next. Magpie, I want to thank you so very, 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 very much for hanging in there with me to the bitter end. I greatly appreciate that. All right, Dixie, this is for you. All right, Dixie, this is for you. So we've got the high priestess and she's in reverse. So you're dealing with possibly some secrets and some mistrust. Secrets and mistrust in somebody that you have had to emotionally disconnect from. This is somebody that you've had to emotionally disconnect from. Because this person was holding on to secrets and you didn't trust this person, they have destroyed any connections that they may have had with you emotionally. The Death card, which could be somebody under the sign of Scorpio, but not necessarily, just letting you know that. In reverse, somebody is resisting this change, fearing this change, resisting the change that you've disconnected from them. They're in fear of this change that you disconnected from them. But they didn't leave you a choice. They didn't leave you a choice because they held on to secrets. And you were feeling the mistrust. This Page of Swords is about being prepared to move forward. There's something you're prepared to move forward, either to speak about. This could also be about something that is important that you need to sign. You're prepared to move forward with that. The page is prepared to speak up, sign whatever is necessary, because this is the beginning of the journey. This is all past. Fairy gratitude. You make so many people happy, and you make we fairies happy too. We see all your acts of kindness, and everyone has made a difference. You have made the world better. Dixie, your angel number is 148. 148. So I'm going to reiterate one more time before I close this out. If you have joined my Tier 3 membership, you must email me in order to get a private reading. I must have your email address. If you want me to ask a specific question in the reading, put that in the email as well. My email address is in the About section, and it should be, I believe, in the description under this video, under this live. If you fail to email me, I cannot do a private live for you. It's as simple as that. I must have an email address. All right, with that being said, I want to thank everybody for being here. I greatly, immensely appreciate Magpie for the wonderful job she did modding for me tonight. Thank you so much. Happy birthday again, Haven. Tier 3 is a private reading. I have 3 tiers of my membership. Tier 1 is members only lives. I do members only lives. Tier 2 is angel numbers, member only lives. And tier 3 is the private readings. You get 1 private reading a month. And at the cost of tier 3, that's actually at a reduced rate from what I actually charge. It's a 30-minute reading. And for what I charge for tier 3 is actually a discount from what I would actually normally charge for a reading, for an extensive reading, because what I do on Saturday nights or Sunday nights in this at this time is just mini general tarot readings. The private readings are longer and they're more in depth. I get more into your business that way. Simple as that. They're extensive readings and they take more time. So that's what a tier 3 is. So if you don't provide me with an email, I can't provide you with a reading. All right. Again, thank you, Magpie, so very, 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 very much. I send much love and many blessings to everybody. As always, Dixie, I just finished your reading. I'm sorry. I just finished your reading. Getting ready to log off now as we speak. It won't be hard to find. I send much love and many blessings to everybody as always. I'll see you back next time. Everybody, have a great evening. Good night, everybody.